Colby Lanham, and we're here at the Lost Pines Knife Store in Bastrop, Texas. I have questions regarding what the first real Bowie knife looked like. And to me, the real Bowie knife would actually have to be tied back to the only knife fight that James Bowie ever got it. And that happens in the early 1830s. 1820s. James Bowie gets in a rather sticky situation, ends up in a knife fight with a gentleman, and his two friends jump in. The men that were there witnessing this fight say that the knife looked like a large butcher's knife, somewhere around 8 inches long. That knife was also made out of a file, according to those men. Now, James Bowie gets in that knife fight and then goes on to live his life in Texas and then dies at the Battle of the Alamo. And the knife, you think, would disappear to time, and in some cases it has. There's a lot of lore that surrounds the Bowie knife. But if you ask me as a historian at the Alamo, I would say that the knife that was at the sandbar fight was given by James Bowie to a man named Caiaphas Ham, a very good friend of his. Caiaphas Ham witnessed the sandbar fight, as we call it, and then he maintained the rest of his life that the knife that James Bowie gave to him was the original Bowie. Now, can we say that with a certainty? We cannot. But if you're asking me, I would say probably close to 70 to 80% certainty that that is the original Bowie knife. At least for me, it's the forerunner. And then I know that we also talked a little bit about what's happening at the Alamo. And currently, if you go down the Alamo, it's a little chaotic. We got a lot of construction in the area and a lot of moving parts. But what that is it's part of one of the largest museum projects in the entire United States. It's a $500 million project, partially funded by the state of Texas, the Alamo, and the city of San Antonio, to help beautify the area, turn it into a space where citizens of San Antonio and Texas can meet up, congregate, and learn about the Alamo's history. It also means that we're building a new museum. The Alamo is the only real historical site left in the United States that does not have a dedicated museum to tell its big story, almost 300 years worth. That museum will help tie the story together, and then it will make the last two remaining buildings, the Alamo Church and the Long Bear, make more sense when people visit our site. So if you have been to the Alamo lately and you see all that construction, don't fret. It'll be done soon. Hopefully by 2027, the Alamo's new museum will open its doors and you can come visit. Thanks.